From the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, 5 celebrities battle it out at the poker table. At stake, the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool. Playing in tonight's championship game are previous winners. One Tree Hill's Barry Corbin. From Desperate Housewives, Stephen Culp. The West Wing's Dule Hill. Actor-comedian Kevin Nealon. And from Project Runway, Wendy Pepper. Plus, world-class poker player and expert Phil Gordon. And your host, Dave Foley. Welcome your host, Dave Foley.
Hello. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And good evening and welcome to Celebrity Poker Showdown, America's favorite place to watch celebrities who aren't on trial. Yet. It's true, you never know who's going to be the next breakout star on court TV. So, this is a very exciting night. This is championship game time once again, and each of tonight's players has won their first game, so now they're all really full of themselves. So only one of them can be crowned champion tonight, so help me bring them out, won't you? Playing for the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children, Barry Corbin. Spark Cancer Support Center, Stephen Culp. Playing for Teen Challenge Jamaica, Dule Hill. Playing for Hope Hospice, Kevin Nealon. And playing for the American Heart Association, Wendy Pepper. There you are. Oh, welcome, welcome, one and all. Tonight, of course, you're all champions. Tonight's really all about hubris. Tonight's about pride before the fall. And one champion gets to move up from their silver chip, which now seems sort of dingy, doesn't it? When you look at the gold chip. If you win this, that means you get the $500,000 first prize for your charity, courtesy of Cadillac and Bravo, teamed up to give us a $1 million prize pool. So, now the game we play here, once again, is, of course, No Limit Texas Hold'em. Although, obviously, you guys have some experience with that game now. For those at home, here is a short film as a refresher. It's a simple game, really. Each player is dealt 2 hole cards face down, and then they bet. 3 community cards are spread face up in the middle of the table. These are called the flop, and are common to everybody's hand. After a round of betting, 1 more common card is turned face up. This is called the turn. Everybody bets, and then 1 last common card, called the river, is added to the spread. There's 1 final round of betting, then players make their best 5-card poker hand out of any combination of their 2 hole cards and the 5 in the middle of the table. Each player starts with $10,000 in chips. The order of betting is determined by a white disc known as the dealer button. Having it in front of you is called being on the button, and it means that you get to act last on every round of betting. This is the strongest position at the table because you get to see how all the other players act before you decide what to do. Every hand, the first 2 players will have to make forced bets, known as blinds, to start the action and build the pot. At regular intervals, these blinds will increase, making the minimum bet higher and higher throughout the tournament. And while there are minimums, remember, this is no-limit poker, so there are no maximums. At any time, any player can go all in and bet everything they have. Eventually, one player will have all the chips on the table and be declared the winner. Please help me to welcome a man so fashionable, the Queer Eye guys ask him for advice. Metrosexual poker expert, Phil Lanky Gordon.
Thanks, Dave. Pleasure being with us since championship night.
Nice to see you. We're so far apart.
$1 million on the line. It's
slide
been a
in
while
here a
since
little.
I've seen $1 million.
It's been, no, I know, yeah. Well, you've been off your mark lately. You haven't been raking in the winnings. Now, none of these 5 winners have had to spend any time in the lovely Losers Lounge. But tonight, three of the 5 will get to know its comforts. They will get to meet Tammy, who I believe is working with us today in the Losers Lounge. So why don't we start the parade of losers as quickly as we can by throwing it over to Robert Thompson.
All right. Shuffle up and deal.
$1 and $200 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Championship night, $10,000 in chips for each player. A lot of money at stake and a lot of pride.
Right away trying to get us drunk.
No, just me.
And tonight the cocktails are free. And Stephen Culp of Desperate Housewives, King Queen of Clubs.
The blind is what? Big blind is? 200. 200. 600.
Stephen is raising 400 to 600 total.
Of course, for Stephen, his first round was a very chummy game because it was all his co-stars from Desperate Housewives. Now he's not only playing against strangers, but really unpleasant strangers. Kevin Nealon, actor, comedian, 9-7 off suit.
You got to do what you got to do.
Kevin folds.
Dule Hill of the West Wing has a 10-2.
Oh, yeah, but I got to put my thing out here first. Have to thank Pam for my little frog that I have here.
That's a relief. When he said he was getting his thing out, I was worried it was going to be unairable.
I will fold.
Dule folds.
And Barry Corbin, One Tree Hill, has a 5-8.
I'll follow.
Wendy Pepper, Project
Barry
Runway.
folds.
Wendy's also going to fold.
Stephen wins
And
the pot.
Stephen Culp is our early championship game chip leader. All right, Dave, you want to go ahead and...
All right, make our picks.
You know,
Stamp,
I'm on the...
place the mark
I'm
of
just-
Cain on one of
I'm
them.
hesitant to pick anyone because I don't want to jinx them.
I'm going to pick Kevin Nealon.
You're going to pick Kevin Nealon.
I think he's done some studying since his first time
He
here.
has. He's much improved. And for the same reason, I'm going to pick Dule Hill.
They've both decided to back up luck with some experience.
Well, they both played very, very well in their qualifying matches,
Yes.
and much improved from
Yeah.
their first appearance on the show, too.
Yeah.
Kevin is first act.
Do you think I could fool anyone with this as a stack of chips? Fair enough.
Steven, you're 200.
And Kevin has a 4-5 of hearts.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
2-5 for Dule Hill.
I fold.
Dule folds.
Barry's got a Queen 2 of hearts. I'm trying to remember which one of our contestants is from Texas. I know one of them.
Take it easy.
That is a cool move. 600.
Barry's raising 400 to 600.
Wendy folds 7-10, and Stephen Culp.
Wendy folds.
Now, Stephen has a dominant hand with a Queen 7 suited,
Take it, Mr. Corbin.
but he will fold. That is the value of the
Barry wins the
pre-flop
pot.
raise, Dave. When you raise before the flop, you have a chance to steal the blinds. Good play from Barry Corbin.
Barry, are you from Texas?
No, I'm from New Jersey, but I'd like people to think that. Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Not New
How could
Jersey.
you tell?
Well, you got like an accent.
Kevin's
ever-
big blind. Dule is first act.
You ever do any ballet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was the prince in Swan Lake one time. Reason I was because I was only got to lift that heavy ballerina.
Did you wear a tutu with a cowboy hat?
No, I wore tights. It was the most embarrassing damn thing I ever did in my life. I wasn't graceful, but I was damn strong.
I'm starting to be sorry that I asked.
Don't ask me no more questions.
I just have one more question. Do you still wear those tights?
Not very often, no. They kind of bind me a little bit.
They're getting a little tight on you?
Yeah, they bind.
That's fine. I'll make it 700.
All right, now Dule Hill.
Dule is raising 500.
He's got an ace-king of spades.
I'm still stuck on the visual.
5-7 for Barry. Barry Arena.
Barry folds.
And Jack 2.
I'm folding.
Wendy folds.
Ace-queen offsuit.
Uh-oh, Steven could be in a little trouble here. His hand is totally dominated by the ace-king. Steven plays this hand, he's going to be a 3-1 underdog.
Come on, Steve. Gotcha. No, Steve, no.
And raise it to 1,000.
Uh-oh.
1,000. Steven raises 500 to 1,200 total.
See? I didn't think I was going to bring him out so early. But I guess I do.
You look like a mosquito or an ant or something.
I am. I'm about to suck out all your blood.
Dulé, is that French?
The name is French, yeah, but it has no meaning. Yeah.
I'm changing my name to Kevin.
Kevin, okay.
8-9.
On that note, I fold.
Kevin folds.
A lot of people would re-raise here with the ace-king suited, but Dulay's just going to call. All right, Dulay's in excellent position here. He's going to be last to act on every round of betting. Gives him a very big advantage in this pot.
The flop is king of hearts.
Dulay's flopped 3 kings. He's almost unbeatable in this pot. And yet Steven is coming out firing.
1,300.
This is just a bluff. He's hoping that Dulé doesn't have a king and will be scared off this hand. I don't fault Steven for betting here at all.
You guys
make it 4,000.
Dulé is raising 2,700 to 4,000 total.
I'm going to let you have it, Ace.
Steven folds. Dulé wins the pot.
What did he have?
Deuce strike.
Steven tried to win this pot with a post-flop bluff. It didn't work out. He lays his hand down. Wasn't a bad play. It just didn't work out well.
Yeah.
Dulé has the early lead, but Barry's not going to stand for that.
Well, hell, we got to do something here.
The pot will be over $10,000.
Challenging right now, Wendy. Got to show some strength.
It's you I'm going to go to the mat with.
Who will win it? Will we have a new chip leader? One thing is for certain.
We got a game.
My trap worked. He's only got 4 outs. This guy's going home.
Come on, 9.
Sometimes making the right move isn't enough, but there's always another hand. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas for more of this championship edition of Celebrity Poker Showdown. And Phil, what is the championship chip count looking like? And if I could ask, could you do it with gold and green lettering?
All right, here's your chip count. That's as close as I can come to gold, Dave. Dulé Hill's our early championship chip leader with 12,700. Barry Corbin is in second place with 10,200. Kevin Nealon's in third with 9,800. Wendy Pepper has 9,700 in fourth place. And Stephen Culp is currently in fifth with 7,600 in chips.
All 5 winners at the table, they already know what makes a good poker hand, but I haven't a clue. So here's a little rundown just for my benefit from lowest to highest hand. At the bottom, when you've got no pair, no nothing, hands are ranked by the high card, with an ace being the highest. Next is a pair. 2 cards of the same rank. The lowest pair is deuces. The highest is aces. The next best hand is 2 pair. The higher of the 2 pair is the one that counts. For example, your jacks and 3s beats my 10s and 9s. Beating 2 pair is 3 of a kind, which is just what it sounds like. 3 of a kind is also known as trips or a set. Next best on the list is a straight. 5 cards of any suit in sequential order, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can play an ace low, as in ace 2, 3, 4, 5, or high, as in 10 jack, queen, king, ace. Beating a straight is a flush. 5 cards of any rank that are all of the same suit. Flushes are ranked by the highest card in the flush. So if you had 5 hearts with an ace high, and I had 5 clubs with only a jack high, you'd take the pot. Next is a full house, which is 3 of a kind plus a pair. To beat a full house, you're looking for 4 of a kind. It's not easy to get, but when you do, chances are you'll win with it. That is, unless somebody has a straight flush. 5 cards of the same suit and in sequential order. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of spades, is a straight flush. And the granddaddy of all hands is called a royal flush. That's the 5 highest cards in sequential order, 10 jack, queen, king, ace, all of the same suit. And that's as good as it gets. Now let's get back to the action.
$1 and $200 blinds. Shuffle up and deal. Barry's first act.
And Barry, king 7 offsuit.
Not really a playable hand with 4 players left in the pot.
$600.
But at least Barry came in for a raise. It'll give him a chance to steal the blinds.
Wendy Pepper with a 3-9.
I'll stay with you, dear.
Wendy folds.
3-7 of spades.
Stephen folds.
Kevin, 8-6.
Where do I know you from? MTV? Is that MTV? Fold.
Kevin folds.
And only player left is Dooley Hill.
Is that
And he's got an ace-jack.
Well, Dooley will probably play this hand. Every time he puts on the glasses, he's definitely going to play.
I'll call.
Dooley calls.
Dooley 65% to win.
6 total. 2 players. The flop is 4 of spades.
Dooley's still with the best hand. He's got a pair of 4s with the ace-jack kicker, 74% to win.
Check to the better.
Dooley
I learned that from
checks.
Cameron Manheim. I love that line. Check to the better.
I can't see through these damn glasses.
He can get Dooley to lay down the best hand if he makes a pot-sized bet here.
I'll look at the free card. Check.
Turn is a king and
King on the
diamonds.
turn gives Barry Corbin 2 pair, kings and 4s.
Dooley checks.
Well, hell. We got to do something here. Well, hell. 6
Barry now 93% to win. That's a very good size bet, Dave. Just about half the pot. Perfect. He's trying to sucker Dooley in.
600. All right, I'll play.
And it worked.
Dooley calls. River is a queen of spades. Dooley is first.
Barry Corbin with the best hand.
Who do you think is the hottest desperate housewife? Guy or a woman?
I think they're all very lovely.
You're scared, aren't you? You're scared.
Petrified.
I'm going to check.
Oh, let's see here. Check.
Barry checks. Let's see both hands. Turn them over.
Barry might have missed a little opportunity to bet here, but he's going to win the pot anyway. A little pre-flop aggression pays off for Barry
I'm glad I
Corbin.
didn't put any money in that. See? I could have put more money back in there. What did you have? King and jack. No, ace and jack. Ace and jack.
I'm Barry Corbin, and I'm playing for Scottish Rite Hospital in Dallas, Texas.
Here's how Barry Corbin got to the winner's table. Finally, we had a real Texan playing Texas Hold'em.
I'll check to the power over there.
He is really good at that accent. For the first half of the game, Barry ran a close second to Joey Fatone.
You want some of this?
James Woods, the most experienced player in the game, couldn't make a hand or any real progress with Gina Gershon.
We actually dated once, guys.
That wasn't a date.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it?
Barry knocked out Andy Richter and then moved into the chip lead.
I've decided to name Barry the Barry Chainsaw Massacre. Dude, I'm gonna slow cook you.
That might be kind of fun.
Barry caught a great river card to knock out James. Thank you. Then Gina sucked out to finish off Joey.
River is a
There it is, 9 on the river. Oh, my
As they
goodness.
started heads up, Gina was slightly ahead in chips.
Just you and me, little lady.
Barry took the lead back on the very first hand. Then he made a move with bottom pair.
Are you bluffing, do you think?
You'll have to decide that.
All right,
When Gina called his
goes all
bluff,
in.
she was 89% to win.
Oh, river card kills Gina Gershon.
Barry was quiet but deadly, pure Texas gold the whole way. Now, he's sitting at the championship table.
Barry's big blind. Dooley's small blind.
Line still 1 and 200.
And Wendy has ace-5 offsuit.
Wendy?
Yes,
Did
sir.
you invent pepper spray? Is that you?
I should have invented it, pepper spray. All right, guys. Let's get this party going, shall we?
Wendy Pepper is going to play her first pot.
Or burst into song.
I raise.
Wendy is raising 400 to 600 total.
7 queen from Stephen. Fold. Kevin, Jack 5 of diamonds.
I'll get out my spray, Kevin. You don't step up.
A cat told me that once. I said, you got it.
Kevin folds.
And Dule has an ace 9 of diamonds.
Dominant hand over the ace 5.
Mon ami. Come play with me.
I got a call.
All right.
Dule calls.
We got a game. Don't leave me in here alone, Barry. Come on.
Can we see that?
Oh, honey, I wouldn't think of it.
Yeah.
Queen 5 for Barry.
Barry calls. 3 players.
Dule Hill, 56% to win. Barry Corbin, 24%. Wendy, 20%. Well, that's a good flop there for Wendy. She's got the best hand now. She's 72% to win with a pair of 5s. Barry Corbin also has a pair of 5s with a weaker kicker.
Better.
I'll check the prettiest lady around here.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't seen Robert.
Well, here's the thing, guys. You want to play with me? You got to pay.
That's the right idea.
So let's see if you're serious or you're not.
You're not going to let her get away with it.
Wendy bets 600.
$600?
600.
No. Check. I'm not calling me.
Dule calls.
Dule calling with no pair out of position.
Barry is trying to call. Barry, you need another 300.
Well, I thought
Barry
I might
calls.
be able to get by with it.
Turn is a 7 of hearts.
Wendy
Dule
Pepper
is
still with the best hand, now
Dule
86%.
checks.
Check.
Barry checks.
I really, really love my hand. I raise.
Wendy is betting 3,500.
Huge bet from Wendy Pepper. Wow.
Dule folds.
Wendy's sensing weakness at the table and trying to take the pot right now.
Come on.
Barry, don't let her get away with this. Don't let her you're going to get it back later.
Yeah.
Come on, dear.
Texans don't do that.
3,500. 3,500, huh?
How hard would it be?
Well, she may have just suckered him
There's a
in.
Texan for you right there.
Is that chivalry is not dead?
Is this the way you won the last game?
I guess I'll just call.
Oh, no.
Barry calls. 2 players. River is an ace of clubs. Barry is first.
Did you see her look right down at her chips?
All
That
in.
is a real tell there. Wendy now with a lock, 2 pair, aces and 5s.
Well, I ain't as proud of it as you are. That's 1,000.
Barry bets 1,000.
You know what, sweetie? I love you. But you're going to have to pony up.
Oh!
Wendy raises all in.
This is a big
Thank God,
pot.
I'm folding.
Wendy raised 4,000 to 5,000 total.
Texas, the show me state?
I think that's Missouri. It's also the state of mules.
Barry got his hand caught in the cookie jar here.
I believe that you've hurt me enough.
Yeah.
Barry folds. Wendy wins the pot.
Wow.
Nice play from Wendy. That was strong, aggressive poker there.
I know, it made me very uncomfortable.
Let's just play lots and lots of hands.
Look, she raised before the flop.
Yeah.
She bet on the flop. She made a huge bet on the turn, and then she moved all in the river.
Yeah. But all the sexual double entendre and innuendo made me very uncomfortable.
Wendy's big blind. Barry's small blind. Stephen is first to act.
Wait, I don't know if I can handle it. Hold on. Let me just see.
Short.
He said
Yeah, I'm a little
Stephen
short.
is first to act. 3-5 for Stephen.
Fold.
Stephen folds.
Nice tight fold.
Thank you. Oh. 7-2 for Kevin.
Finally.
Kevin
First hand and Hold'em. Kevin's out.
And it's a queen 2 there for Dule.
How about you, Robert? Tights? No tights?
I like skirts.
I'll make it 700.
Dule raising
Dule
before the
raises
flop. He
500,
loves to try to steal the blinds. He got away with murder the first game he played in.
Barry folded Jack 5.
And Wendy folds a better hand than Dule. That is the value of the pre-flop raise, and Dule steals the blinds. Good play from Dule.
Wendy, what are the hottest trends for this spring?
Anything with a Wendy Pepper label in it is obviously the hottest thing.
Hey.
$200 and $400 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Very good play thus far. Only a few mistakes.
Kevin is first to act.
Pair of threes for Kevin.
Woo! The man has spoken.
Kevin is raising $800 to $1,200 total.
I'll tell you, all these guys really have the pre-flop raise down pat. It's really nice to see.
Which is nice for me to see.
I know you get tired of hearing me
Well,
complain
you
about
just
the
get
limit.
so angry. Takes me back to my childhood when Daddy would get all upset. It's a queen six for Barry.
Barry folds.
Wendy's got a jack six of hearts.
You got all that money over there? He's challenging right now, Wendy. Gotta show some strength.
It's you I'm going to go to the mat with.
Okay.
Fold.
Wendy folds.
Hey, let's concentrate on the game here.
Yeah.
2-4.
Fold.
Stephen folds.
Stephen will not play either, and Kevin Nealon will pick up $600 from the small and the big blind with that pre-flop raise.
I'm Kevin Nealon, and I'm playing for Hope Hospice.
Here's how Kevin Nealon got to the winner's table.
All in.
He took the lead early when he won a huge pot from gold medalist Oksana Bayul.
I don't feel so good.
A few hands later, his pocket queen sent Oksana to the loser's lounge.
I have nothing.
Full house for Kevin Nealon.
Nicholas Gonzalez slipped into second place as Kevin joked with Richard Belzer.
Where are your jokes now, Mr. Funny Man? Thank you. Are you drunk?
Can I build a little partition here?
Absolutely.
Kevin almost knocked Richard out when he flopped an ace-high straight. An ace on the turn gave Belzer the same hand, so they split the pot.
I still don't know what happened.
No matter, Kevin knocked Richard out on the very next hand. Then he set his sights on Dean Kane.
Anybody notice that Kevin is wearing a short sleeve shirt because he's been working out?
It was Nicholas who proved to be Dean's kryptonite when he flopped a set of threes. The heads-up battle was long and well fought.
Hang on 1 second.
Santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu eres. All in.
Nicholas is all in. Kevin is all in.
All in.
It's the most serious I've ever seen Kevin Nealon.
What do you guys have a heart and lose? In the end, it came down to a higher kicker. Kevin had the rocket.
River is a tray of spades.
Kevin wins.
He played solid, aggressive, entertaining poker, and now he's making his second appearance at the championship table.
Up next, the Cadillac Bravo $1 Million prize pool starts to get carved up as our first player gets eliminated. Yes, it's gonna start getting ugly out there. Who will be the first in the loser's lounge? Find out after this.
Hello, Mr. Cunningham. Alan, it's a big pot out there, buddy. I'm all in. Don't be scared.
I call.
Only a donkey would make that call.
We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Welcome back to the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas for more of the Celebrity Poker Showdown Championship game. Tonight, we are going to give away the Cadillac Bravo $1 Million prize pool.
$1 million.
$1 million. We're going to decide how that gets carved up today. What do you say we look at a brief description of piles of money next to names?
All right, here you go. The chip lead belongs to Wendy Pepper with $18,400. Kevin Nealon and Dule Hill are tied for second place with $9,900 each. Stephen Culp's in fourth place with $6,700, and Barry Corbin has dropped to fifth. Right now, he's got $5,100 in chips.
$200 and $400 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
I'm kidding. No, it's great.
Were you happy when
We love our show.
Terry Hatcher won the, was it the Oscar? What was it?
The Oscar, the Emmy, the People's Choice. She's won them all.
And what's the key part of that sentence? She.
I think we got some work ahead of us.
So it's to me, I'm assuming.
Stephen is first to act.
And he's got a jack and an ace of diamonds.
So Steven's raising 600 to 1,000 total.
Kevin with the king 8.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
10-3.
No, it's a great show. It's a lot of fun.
I TiVo it. I watch it every week.
What channel is TiVo? I don't get that.
Delay folds.
And I never missed the West Wing.
And Barry's got a
Barry
2-3.
fold.
Up to Wendy Pepper in the big blind.
And Wendy Pepper with queen 5.
Sweetie, I can't leave you in there all by yourself.
Okay.
That just wouldn't be right. So I'll call you.
Wendy
Well,
calls.
one of the best ways to go from chip leader to chip loser is to call out of position with hands like this.
Flop is 4 of spades.
Steven
ace
slopped the
of
best
clubs,
hand. He's
7
got a pair of aces now, 94% to win.
I check.
1,000.
Steven bets 1,000.
Take it,
Sweet, he's going to fold.
Wendy folds. Steven
Good
wins.
play from Steven.
Did he call her sweetie?
Nice one. Nice one, Steve.
I'm Stephen Culp, and I'm playing for We Spark Cancer Support Center.
Here's how Stephen Culp got to the winner's table.
Hey, your hat is blocking my shot.
That is so like Stephen. As the men of Desperate Housewives square it off for a special game, something very ominous happened.
I'm going to go with Steven Cole.
Stephen started out tight.
Doug shows 2 kings.
Great laydown there from Steven.
He hung back as James Denton and Doug Savant traded the top spot. Then Ricardo Chavira got into the game.
Hey, Ricardo didn't fold.
I'm actually going to play a hand.
He knocked out Mark Moses and took the lead.
Big hand for Mark.
Kicked some ass on that one. Stephen won a huge pot with a gutsy bet when his King 10 outkicked Ricardo's King 7.
Steven wins with king, queen, 10 high.
Stephen took the lead as he knocked out Doug, then Ricardo took care of James to leave them heads up. Stephen had a slight edge, but Ricardo set a trap and Stephen stepped right into it.
Check. 3,000. All in.
Stephen came back when his pocket twos held up against King Queen.
Oh! Steven has doubled up to take the chip lead.
It was all over when Ricardo got the deuces. Stephen had pocket 5.
Steven wins.
My pick!
The curse of being Phil's pick had no effect on Stephen. He played a patient, smart game, and now he's sitting at the championship table.
Who's doing the walk-in now,
Who's
sweetie?
doing the walking
doing
now?
it now?
This is like work every day for me. With the women.
Kevin is first act.
And Kevin, 7-9 offsuit.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
Delay ace-6.
I'll fold.
Surprising fold for Dule there with the ace.
King 5 of spades.
Here's where Barry starts rebuilding. I know it.
Barry raises 400 to 800 total.
Queen 5 for Wendy.
Too rich for my blood, sweetie.
Wendy folds.
And a King Jack.
I'll call.
Steven calls.
Only 400 more for Steven to call. Steven is dominant right now. He's got 68% chance to win.
9 of hearts, 10 of
Steven
clubs,
has an open-ended straight draw. He needs a queen or a 7 to make a straight. He also has 2 overcards.
Check.
Steven checks.
Barry with no pair, no real draw here.
Barry bets
And we'll
1,000.
bet 1,000 on a stone cold bluff.
Now.
That is very surprising to see Steven fold. Barry's going to take the pot there.
There's just the beginning of his comeback right here.
200 in the small blind, 400 in the big blind.
Barry's got a 6-8 of spades.
Barry is raising 400 to 800 total.
3-7 of spades.
I fold.
Wendy folds.
5-6 offsuit.
Steven folds.
Kevin, King 7.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
And Dule with a King 10.
I'll call.
Delay calls, 2 players.
Might as well. You're already in 400.
Flop is 5 of diamonds. Jack.
3 diamonds on the flop. No player has a diamond. The first player to bet this flop will probably win.
I'll bet 1,500.
Dulé bets 1,500.
I'm going to fold.
Barry folds. Dulé wins the pot.
Dule will take the pot. Aggressive poker is winning poker.
I'm Dule Hill, and I'm playing for Team Challenge Jamaica.
Here's how Dule Hill got to the winner's table.
To keep it simple, I won, which is what I said I was going to do. So every time I met everybody, I would say, hey, I'm Dule. Nice to defeat you.
Dule has every right to brag.
I don't like to be known as a liar.
He dominated the whole game.
It was pretty easy, I must say, though. If I made a bet, they would all fold, so I will raise. I'll raise 600. I kind of chipped away at everyone's chips little by little.
Kathleen folds. Dule wins the pot.
Dule is just robbing them blind now.
I knocked out everybody.
Yes, he did. Beginning with Bill Brocktrout.
I did get some lucky cards, especially against Bill.
It's a 9 of hearts on the river, giving Dule a straight.
I'm not understanding. Dule wins the pot. Big hand for Bill.
Oh, the humiliation. Then he turned a flush to do away with Carlos Bernard.
I'm all in.
I'll call.
I told you to fold him.
Dule wins the pot.
Kelly Williams was next.
Kelly calls all in.
I got the straight.
Dule wins the pot. Big hand for Kelly.
It only took him 9 hands to dispense with Kathleen Madigan.
What do you have over there?
I have a driver's license and a necklace.
And take the game.
River is a queen of spades. Dule wins the pot.
Anyway, that's why I'm here.
Dule played a smart, aggressive game, and now he's back where he's been before, the championship table.
Yeah. So, Kevin, what are you doing these days?
I am cleaning pools in North Beverly Hills.
Uh-huh. I thought I saw you around there with your truck. It's a nice truck.
That's not my truck.
Oh.
Wendy's first act.
10 jack of spades for Wendy.
Fold.
Wendy folds.
A lot of players would play that hand, especially with a lot of chips.
Jack 4 offsuit for Steven.
Steven folds.
Kevin 5-6 offsuit.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
Pair of kings.
Well, that hand is definitely playable. Great spot for Dule.
I'll make it 1,000.
Dule is raising 600 to 1,000 total.
Barry 10-3 offsuit.
Oh, that's not playable.
Oh.
But Barry, that's not playable.
Texas rules.
Barry calls.
Holster them chips, Barry.
Oh, that is not good. 10-3 offsuit's one of the worst hands.
Clubs, queen of clubs, 9 of diamonds. Dule
Wow,
is
Wendy would have
first.
flopped a straight with her Jack 10. She's shaking her head. Dule has flopped the set of kings. He's almost unbeatable
I
here.
should have on my glasses going against Barry, though, because he's kind of slick.
You don't need your glasses, Dule.
Not yet.
You're plenty slick without them.
See, because you said that, I'm going to put them on. Only because you said that.
Oh, yeah.
Dule 84% to win here. Only way Barry can win is if he makes a straight. He needs a jack to make a straight, or runner clubs to make a flush.
I'll make it 3,000.
Or maybe Barry has a time machine.
Barry calls.
Oh, no. Barry bluffing all in. Fortunately for him, he made a string raise there, Dave. You got to put all your chips in at the same time.
Barry! How much more is that to me?
He only called. You can't go back and forth, so he put the 3,000 in to begin with, so he didn't say anything.
But you know his intentions.
I do know his intentions.
Turn is a deuce of clubs. Dule is first.
That gives Barry a few more outs. He needs a club to make a flush now.
I'm going to check to the better.
Dule trying to trap him.
Oh, yeah.
And it works.
1,500 all in. Dule calls. Let's see both hands, please. Turn them up.
Dule 75% to win with one card to come.
He has 3 kings. Barry has a 10 of hearts and a tray of clubs. He has an inside straight draw so far. Dule has the
Barry
best
needs a
hand.
club to make a flush or a jack to make a straight. And the river is a queen. Dule makes a full house, and Barry Corbin has been eliminated.
Big hand for Barry. Dule wins the pot.
Good way, man. And the try. And the try.
Can I wear your scarf? Can I wear your scarf?
Can I wear your lucky loser scarf?
Make it all pretty now.
Hey, Barry. How you doing? A few more minutes of goodbyes and you'd have a hickey.
Oh, I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah, well, come on in, sir. Please, have a seat.
Yes, sir. I'm going to sit on one of these green pillars here, I think.
All right. Well, you went toe-to-toe with Nealon and quipping, lip to lip with Wendy and kissing.
Oh, you bet, you bet.
And you went up against Dule Hill. And the good thing is that you got to the championship table, which means we're sending $25,000 to the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children.
Good deal.
Which, as you've told us before, is a hospital that provides free medical care
for children who they can help. It's a lot of it's orthopedic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it has to do with nerve problems. They do research.
How are they at curing mononucleosis?
Yeah,
I ain't worried about it.
Yep.
I've had it before. It don't slow me down.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know what we're going to do? We're going to have the poker game will be on in here if you're still interested.
Oh, hell, I don't care about that anymore.
All right. And we'll try to keep you as comfortable and happy in here as we can.
Oh, I'm just as happy as a June bug right now.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go out to a commercial, and then when that's done, we'll come back for more poker. And we're back. We're here at the Palms in Las Vegas for more of this championship game, and we've had one player eliminated so far. Yes, Mr. Barry Corbin is in here with us, brooding. But we should go check the chip count and see who might be in here next with Mr. Corbin.
You know, Dave, I got to tell you, I've flirted with almost every single woman that's been on this show, and Barry has just ruined me.
Yes. He's quite the kisser.
He is. Barry's kissing partner Wendy still has the lead with 17,200. But Dule is closing in. He's got 16,600 in second place. Kevin has the number 3 spot with 9,300. And Steven is the short stack of the table with 6,900 in chips.
$300 and $600 blind.
All right, when you lose a player at the table, you have to play a few more hands. The blinds are coming around a little bit quicker, and the blinds are higher now, too, Dave. It's 300, 600.
Let me just say I'm glad that Barry is out. I mean, I'm not going to front. I was scared of Barry. I was scared of Barry.
No, I agree.
I'm glad that he's gone.
You know what, though? He's not really gone.
Well, the last person that wore that kerchief.
Steven is first act.
When you see Barry later, you tell him we're sorry.
Steven's got an ace-9.
Definitely playable.
Fold.
Oh, no. I would play that hand for sure.
Jack-7.
Fold.
Kevin folds.
And it is a 7-8 suited for Dule.
I'll make it 1,500.
Dule raises 900 to 1,500.
Ace-5 of hearts for Wendy.
I raise.
So it's another
Wendy is
1,500
raising
to me?
1,500 to 3,000 total. Dule calls.
Wendy, 58% to win.
Play. Dule.
Our two chip leaders battling it out here.
The flop is king of spades, trey of spades, 7 of clubs. Wendy
Now,
is
you can
first.
bet big right now, and I will fold.
He's serious. He will.
I will.
No,
I believe him.
My boy means his word.
What did I say, Wendy? What did I say before the game?
Hey, sweetheart.
What besides that?
Whose turn is it?
Dule, 85% to win.
I said I don't lie.
I know you
It
don't,
won't cost
sweetheart.
you much to see if he's a liar.
Kevin inciting
Why
action.
don't I check to the better?
Dule should take advantage of this position and bet.
Then I will check to the dealer.
Dule checks. The turn is a deuce of hearts. Wendy
If you bet
is
again,
first.
I will fold again.
Dule, what kind of strategy is that?
If you bet, I will fold.
That's not a very sound strategy he's pursuing there.
Really a good example is that for the children.
Well, always tell the truth.
Tell the
but
truth.
Not at the poker table.
No.
I'm telling you.
You telling me?
Yep. If you bet, I will fold.
All right, dear, I'll bet.
And I fold.
Wendy bets 1,500. Dule folds. Wendy wins the pot.
I wonder if Dule is available for a poker game later.
I'm Wendy Pepper, and I'm playing for the American Heart Association.
Here's how Project Runway's Wendy Pepper got to the winner's table. As a fashion designer, she had a design for winning and made it clear from the very start.
Wendy takes the pot and the chip lead.
You got a lot of money over there.
Some of it's yours, sweetie.
Following her pattern, she knocked out Jeremy London after he made a bad read.
I'll do it. I think she's bluffing.
She wasn't.
He's going all in. Do or die moment. She's got 3 aces.
I can go get drunk now.
Then, Ian Gomez pulled off a double knockout. He used ace-king to dismiss Cameron Manheim and Allison Sweeney in the same hand.
I'm going all in.
Jack of clubs. Big hand to Cameron and Allie.
Then Wendy and Ian faced off for one of our longest heads-up battles. They played more than 40 hands.
Very long game.
Wendy started heads-up with a small lead.
Sucked so hard.
Expanded it to over 90% of the chips on the table, and then...
I gotta go all in. I'll go all in. All in. All in.
There we go. We got a new chip leader.
Ian's lead didn't last long.
Check.
Wow.
Oh.
She induces the all-in bluff. It works perfectly.
Then she picked up pocket kings to finish him off.
Wow.
Wendy made friends when she needed to, got lucky when she had to, and kept a great poker face throughout. She used a lot of the same skills that got her to the finals on Project Runway, and now she's sitting at the championship table.
So the deal about stays with me?
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is good.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that was great. I didn't know
What
that.
are you guys? Are you putting like
Lotion.
Lotion? We got wow! I got lotion all over the cards. This is some kind of a.
Can't be ashy.
Yours is lotion?
Hey, boys. Hey. Do you want to come over and put some lotion on?
I'll let Barry do it in the loser's lounge. It's on.
I love his confidence.
King 3.
Fold.
Kevin fold.
Dulay's got a 7-5.
Dulay fold.
2-3.
It's to you.
Oh, just
I
fold.
know, sweetie.
Oh, just fold.
I'm going to let you have it this time.
Wendy folds. Steven wins the pot.
Steven will get a walk in the big blind.
Just in case you wanted to know.
So far tonight, I have won $500.
Whoa! Wow! You got me beat. So you guys all nice and drunk now? Have you guys been drinking and having a good time?
Dulay's big blind. Wendy is first act.
600?
Yes, sir.
Queen 7 for Wendy.
I fold.
Wendy folds.
Queen King offsuit for Steven.
1800.
Ooh.
Steven is raising 1,200 to 1,800.
He's been playing very
total.
tight before the flop.
And it's ace 7 suited for Kevin.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Kevin folds.
Look at the power of the pre-flop raise here. You got
Yeah.
Kevin to
Delay, I
fold
know you
ace
got it in
7
you.
suited.
Come
3-9.
Entertain us.
She's not even playing right now, so I got to fold. I mean, no.
Nope. Dulay
got that.
folds, and Steven wins his second pot in a row. Lines are 3 and 600.
First act.
Easy in, easy out.
Has Queen 5 suited for Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin folds.
Dulay 4-6 suited.
I'll fold.
Dulay folds.
And Wendy's got a 7-2 of diamonds.
I'll call you.
Wendy calls.
No, wait, are you in?
No, we're out.
You're in.
It could be you and me, sweetie.
Oh, you said I would call you. I thought you were actually referring to a human of some kind. Oh, okay.
3-8.
Check.
All right, Steven checks. 2 players.
We've got 7 deuce versus 3-8.
Straight clubs, 4 spades is a flop. Wendy is
Steven's
first.
got the best hand with a pair of threes.
Wendy is betting
Wendy looked right at him
2,500.
when she bet. That is usually a sign of weakness.
Go all in, Steve.
Today I've had this stuff.
All
2,500.
right, Steven calls. Turn is an ace of spades. Wendy is first.
A check to you,
Wendy
sweetheart.
checks.
He's only got a pair of twos. Steven with the pair of threes. He's got the best hand. He moves all in. That is a very decent play. He is trying to convince her that he's got the straight. Little does he know he's got the best hand.
Good call.
Wendy folds. Steven wins the
Balls
pot.
of steel for Stephen Culp.
Which must be uncomfortable.
No, yeah, well.
You know, that can't be very pleasant.
Our chip leader wants some action.
Come play with Wendy. Come play with Wendy.
She's gonna get some.
I'm going to go all in.
Up next, somebody is headed to the Loser's Lounge to join Barry.
I knew you were in trouble. I said it.
Welcome back back to the Palms in Las Vegas for more of this championship game. Phil and I are still in here. We're keeping Barry Corbin company, and tonight we're giving away the biggest piece of the Bravo Cadillac $1 million prize pool, or we're giving away the biggest piece of the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool, depending on how they want it said. So let's take a look at the chip count and see who's in danger of joining Barry on the couch.
All right, Dave. Wendy Pepper is still our championship chip leader. She's got 17,100. Dule Hill is in second place with 13,000 even. Stephen Culp is currently third with 10,600. And Kevin Nealon is fourth with 9,300 in chips.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Yeah, that couch isn't a lot of fun, is it?
Oh, it ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's not any worse than mine at home.
And Stephen Culp of Desperate Housewives has a pair of 8s.
Raised to 24, 1,800.
Stephen is raising 1,200.
That's 3 times the big blind. Stephen's won 3 pots in a row.
Actor comedian Kevin Nealon, ace 4.
Oh.
Kevin folds.
West Wing's Dule Hill has a pair of 6s.
This could be trouble for Dule.
I'll call.
Dule calls.
Project Runway's Wendy Pepper has a king 8 of spades.
She's going to re-raise. Wow.
Wendy is re-raising 1,700 more to 3,500 total.
Let's get going here.
Stephen.
We certainly got to play. It's only a question of whether he'll re-raise.
It went well for you last time. Come on.
What's it like to be playing poker? What's it like to get good hands?
Looking, she's staring right at him.
Come on, babe. Let's play some high stakes here.
I'm going to go all in.
There we go. Yes. Great play. She was trying to convince him to go all in because she wanted him to fold.
I'm going to let you two work this out.
Does this count as a lean back? It's like one of those pals.
6.
Oh, no,
7.
Wendy, what are you doing?
And why are you doing it like that?
Wendy
I'm sorry, did she have pocket kings or king 8?
King 8, I believe. But they're suited.
Is all in.
Yes, and suited almost always wins.
And an 8 of spades.
Got my other 8.
Stephen has an 8 of diamonds and an 8 of hearts. He has a pair of 8s. Let's see the flop. Flop is tray of diamonds, 10 of hearts, deuce of
No
clubs.
help for Wendy Pepper on the flop. Stephen now 87% to win.
Let's see the turn. Turn is a 9.
9 on the turn. Stephen 93%. Wendy needs one of the 3 remaining kings.
River is a 7 of hearts.
He doubles up. Great play.
Excellent.
What the hell was she thinking calling 7,100 more with king 8?
I don't know. Phil, there's very little I understand about this game, and that call is not one of them.
Not even you would have called that much money
No,
with
I would
king
not.
8.
No, I would not.
All right, now I got to come after you.
Yes. But let's play the game first.
Here's a good blind.
Well, Wendy Pepper is the one I'm just planning to knock out immediately.
You and me, sweetie.
I'm going to go all in. Dule Hill, who I think is going to be a strong player.
Very intimidating, I have to say.
1,800.
I'll make it 3,000.
Just seems like one of those guys who will sort of snake in there for the kill.
Dule wins the pot.
Honestly, part of it's just trying to keep to a disciplined strategy.
1,200.
And not let the various ups and downs of the game get to you emotionally too much.
All in.
These guys might be more inclined to stay in the game and, go all in and intimidate anybody else off the table. So I'm just going to try to keep my cool and trust to the gods.
Stephen wins the pot.
$1 million.
Whoa! Wow!
If I could get the heads up in this table, I think I would be really pleased, just for the experience, just to see if I have any skin left at the end.
3, Kevin 6. Dule is first to act.
Dule's got a queen 7 off suit.
I'll fold.
Dule folds.
Ace 10 for Wendy.
I raise.
Steaming a little after losing that last big pot.
Total.
That's a 3-7.
Stephen folds.
Kev, Kevin, you and I haven't played together. Come on, Kevin.
Ace.
And a king, both diamonds.
Kevin, come play with Wendy. Come play with Wendy.
See, I might still fold the ace king right now.
I'd like to see him raise enough to put her all in. I don't think she can call an all in.
Now there's a confident man.
I raise it to 1, 2.
I'd like to see him put on the matching chaps.
4,000.
Okay.
Kevin is re-raising to 4,000 total. $2,200 raise.
Oh my gosh.
And I raise you, sweetheart.
You're going to have to go all in.
Oh, okay, I'll go all in.
This is a huge blunder here.
I love pink.
I'll tell you, I wait a long time for this hand, baby.
All right, so it's 2,200 to call, Kevin.
I think you're in trouble, Wendy. I think you're in trouble, Wendy. I think you're in trouble.
About 75% of the time, she's going to be joining her boyfriend, Barry Corbin, on the couch.
Hands, please. Turn them up. Wendy shows an ace of hearts and a 10 of clubs.
Hey, I knew it.
Kevin has an ace of diamonds and a king of diamonds. Let's see the flop.
I said it. He's been tight.
The flop is 6 of spades, 6 of hearts, deuce of diamonds.
Kevin now 74% to win, Wendy 11%, and they're going to tie 15%.
Now, Robert, listen to me.
Turn is a deuce. They now have a split pot.
That's a split pot, Dave. They both have the same hand, sixes and deuces with the ace kicker. Kevin needs a king, Wendy needs a 10. No.
It's a split pot.
Oh, poor Kevin Nealon. You can't get your money in better than that.
Oh, the 6 is in the ace. Oh.
Dude.
Oh.
I only play good hands.
I thought it went to. Oh.
800 to me? Yes.
Does Dule in Italian mean 2?
I'll take it right.
Or is that Due?
To give him more room. Yeah.
I don't know Italian.
You speak any languages?
English.
Kevin's first act.
Studied a long time.
Blinds are 4 and 800.
Kevin's got a king 4 offsuit.
Kevin folds.
And Dule.
I'm going to do some Sergio Leone.
Pair of threes.
Dule's been playing pretty tight.
I'll make it 2,000.
Dule is raising 1,200.
I like that raise. That's perfect.
Wendy's got ace 9 of diamonds.
I think Wendy has a thing for me. It's like, if I play, she has to play.
I raise, sweetheart.
To what?
Wendy is raising 1,500 to 35.
That's not a real re-raise. He can't fold for only 1,500 more.
King 9 of hearts.
Gosh, as tempted as I am to just go into this, I think I'll let you guys fight it out.
No, call that.
Dule slightly ahead now, 51% to win.
Hey.
The flop is 5 of spades, king of clubs.
Dule has the best hand, pair of threes.
I check to the better.
Wendy checks.
You should bet enough to put her all in right here.
Yeah.
What do you have over there?
Got about 5,000, 6,000.
Punish the short stacks.
Yeah. Beat the children. Destroy the weak. Trample the lame.
She has 3,200?
Yep.
I'll check.
Oh, that's the opposite of putting her in, Dave.
Turn is a 4 of hearts. Wendy is first.
I'll go all in.
Wow, Wendy moving all in on a stone-cold bluff.
Dule, how do you get yourself in this position?
I don't know, yo. How do I get myself in these positions?
Little does he know, he's got the best hand, Dave.
What do you have over there, Wendy? You have nothing?
What would Martin Sheen do?
If Martin Sheen was here, he would have been out already. I'll call.
Great call for Dule, wow. Wendy is not going to like this at all.
Someone's going to have a lot of chips here.
Huge play from Dule Hill. Dule 89% to win this pot.
Dule has a tray of spades and a tray of clubs.
Wendy needs a 9 to make a higher pair or a 3 to make a straight.
You just say you have nothing. And see, that's my trick. I say the truth. You can't tell me the truth.
Wendy has a gut shot straight draw, and Dule has an open-end straight draw.
Did I say I don't
And I was like, I know. She's probably trying to...
River is a 5 of
2 pair for Dule Hill, 5s and 3s. Wendy Pepper has been eliminated. Fantastic call for Dule. Wow.
Nice game. You played very well.
Hey. Hey, Wendy Pepper.
Hi there.
Come on in here. I think you remember Barry.
My sweetheart.
Here, come right on up here.
We're reunited.
Oh.
Good.
This is getting unpleasant for me. Come on down. Here, have a seat. Have a seat.
Alrighty.
You guys will have some time together.
That's good.
It's going to be, first up,
Yes, sir.
$75,000. I don't know if that's a lot of money, is going to go to the American Heart Association. That's,
I am so proud and so happy.
Yeah, I don't know what the average price is for a heart nowadays, but that's got to pay for a few, right?
Hey, it's just the beginning.
Yeah. So that is the good news. And thank you for being here. And
Thank you for having me and giving me the
thank you.
opportunity to play for my charity.
Yeah. We're going to go out to a commercial. Maybe it'll be that guy that screams at you about how you can get money from the government. I like that ad. And then after that, we'll come back for more poker. Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas for more of this championship edition of Celebrity Poker Showdown. Barry Corbin and Wendy Pepper are on the couch together, and they're proud to announce they're expecting their first child. Now, we still have 3 players out at the table, which means there's a lot less necking going on out there. So why don't we see what the chip count looks like?
I'm getting a little jealous.
I can't. It's sad. My arms aren't long enough to reach your ass.
Stephen Culp was at the bottom of the count for the first half of this game, but now he's on top with 23,400. Dule Hill is in second place with 17,400, and Kevin Nealon is currently third with 9,200.
$4 and $800 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
I'm going to do some jumping jacks soon.
Can we take a jumping jack break? Is that allowed? Do you do that?
Hey.
We could all do it together.
Let's all do jumping jacks.
I'd do them with you, but I'm afraid I'd knock over my beer.
Oh, you don't want to be like Robert?
$1,200 is going to be a real problem for Kevin.
Yeah, well, he needs to make a move here soon. He's not desperate yet.
No.
But I'd like to see him try to steal a few blinds.
Dule is first act.
9-2 for Dule.
I fold.
Dule folds.
Come on, Charlie.
Steven's got a queen 10.
Steven's still the chip leader.
1,800.
Stephen is raising 1,000 to 1,800 total.
It's going to cost Kevin Nealon 1,000 to see the flop.
Yeah, the 3-8 of spades.
Well, that's just not a good hand at all. Kevin will be in position if he decides to play, but I would probably just fold this hand.
Call.
Kevin calls, 2 players.
Okay. Kevin 34% to win, Steven 66.
5 of hearts, 10 of
Very
clubs,
good flop for Steven. He's flopped top pair. Now 94% to win.
How much is in the pot?
3,600.
3,600, so 2,000.
Steven bets a little more than half the pot. Very good sized bet there.
I think Steve is bullying me.
I think so, too.
Are you
It might be the last
I'm
blind.
not sure.
Kevin certainly can't play now.
Kevin folds, Stephen wins the pot.
Steven extends his chip lead.
Are you bullying?
I think it was a good move.
Charlie, do your best to give me something. I've been very patient.
Stephen is first to act.
10-2.
Fold.
Stephen folds.
And Kevin's got a king-9.
He's in the small blind. Stephen may be inexperienced at the table, but nearly every single bet that he's made has been just right on target.
Yeah.
His calculation skills are immaculate. 3 times a big blind, half the pot. Those are the kind of things that, even if you're inexperienced, can make you play a better game.
This is called Celebrity Poker Slowdown.
Every single pot that Kevin plays is so critical right now with him being short stacked.
All in.
Well, he moves all in with a king-9.
Kevin's raising all
That is a big all in. $7,400 he has. I think he's just afraid of Dulé playing.
9-10 of diamond.
7,400 all in.
I'll fold.
Dulé folds. Kevin wins the pot.
A smaller bet, I would have called you.
All right, let's separate the something from something here.
Well, I don't like the bluff too much.
Finally.
Sometimes when you're down a lot, you've got to play the best hand you have. Otherwise, you'll run out of chips.
4,000.
Stephen is re-raising all in.
Very scary when somebody goes all in on you.
You know, I wait a long time for this hand, baby.
I think that's going to be the way to go with Dulé.
All in.
Kevin's raising all in.
He bluffs a lot. He'll call you on a lot of cards.
If you bet, I will fold.
I think he's got a lot of pressure riding on him. He wants to get it this time.
So far tonight, I have won $500.
Stephen may not have a lot of experience.
How much is in the pot?
But a lot of times amateurs beat professionals.
I think Steve is bullying me.
So I'm going to see what the other players are like and do whatever I can to get under their nerves, undermine them a little bit.
Does Dulé in Italian mean 2?
I don't know Italian.
And I have been doing steroids. I know that they don't test for steroids, so I'm going to be fine.
Blinds are 4 and 800. All you guys are betting so well. Raising every time if you're first person in the pot. Betting after the flop has just been absolutely perfect this show.
I feel something good coming my way. And it's not gas.
I think it's a kiss from Wendy when you get to the loser's lounge.
Why do you think I'm waiting out here so long?
Oh. Dulé is first to act.
You guys are funny.
And Dulé, the queen 5.
What do you see?
I see a lay down.
And my pick will fold.
And pair of jacks.
1,800.
Fantastic
Stephen is
hand.
raising 1,000 to 1,800 total.
Stephen playing it the right way, raising before the flop.
Kevin.
Your pick.
And 9-6.
I'll call.
Hey.
Kevin is calling.
Stephen, an 85% favorite pre-flop here.
The flop is 5 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds.
Pair of jacks is still the best hand. Kevin Nealon no flopped a pair of 9s and an inside straight draw.
2,000.
Stephen is betting 2,000.
$2,000 bet from Stephen. No one's got a flush draw in their hand.
All in.
Kevin moving all
Kevin
in.
is raising all in.
That's a great play from Kevin. It's exactly the right thing to do.
Yep.
Pressure.
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 So what would it be to me?
4,400 to call.
I'm so glad I folded.
Kevin realized he couldn't just call after the flop without being pot committed, so he moved all in.
Call.
Stephen calls. Let's see both hands, please. Turn him over. Kevin shows a 9 of hearts and a 6 of spades. He has a pair of 9.
Now, Kevin, 32% to win.
Stephen has a jack of hearts and a jack of clubs. He's
going to need a 9, a 7, or a 6.
So far. Turn is an ace of clubs. Stephen
Kevin
still
now
has
20%.
Let's see the river.
9.
9 outs. Needs a 9 or a 6 or 7.
9 coming. Is a 9 coming?
River.
Oh, no, so close.
Stephen makes 2 pair. He wins the pot. Big hand for Kevin.
Kevin Nealon is our third place finisher.
I did my best.
That was fun. $100,000 for Kevin's charity.
You got some chips over there, Steve. You got some chips.
on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm not giving up. All right, okay.
It's okay. It's all right. Break it up on the couch. Kevin's here. Yeah, so $100,000 is going to Hope Hospice.
Yes, it is.
Right? And,
yes, I'm very happy about that, by the way.
Yeah. And here, have a seat up here.
Come on, join us, Kevin.
And $100,000, that is what we normally give away as our grand prize. So you can, if you want, just tell the folks over at the Hope Hospice that you won.
It's actually a very good organization, the Hope Hospice. It's
And
in
would you
Fort
like to
Myers,
explain
Florida.
it again?
Yes, the Hope Hospice is in Fort Myers, Florida. And, you know, it's a place where you go when you're usually terminally ill, and they take very good care of you, and you make the rest of your life very comfortable.
And you get to sit here and watch them neck for the next couple hours.
I can't wait.
It's going to be fun. We're going to go out to a commercial, and then after the commercial, we're going to come back for more poker, because that's how TV works. The sound of applause, and like Pavlov's dogs, we spring back to life. Welcome back to Celebrity Poker Showdown here at the Palms in Las Vegas. It has come down to the two of you. It is heads-up poker. One of you is going to be winning this gold chip, which will make you the champion of champions, and the winner will be taking home $500,000 for his charity. But save a little of your hand slapping, because second place is getting $200,000 for his charity.
That'll be good, Steve. If you get $200,000, that'll be good, man.
Yeah.
The charity's very happy with $200,000.
I'm planning on the $500,000.
Yeah, and these charities, well, here,
why.
we're looking here, we got, and now if you win, it's Teen Challenge Jamaica. Explain to the people at home.
Teen Challenge Jamaica is a one-year residential rehabilitation program for men 18 years and older who have life-controlling substances that they're addicted to something. Helps them get off of it and improve their lives.
Yeah. But Stephen, but then again, you look here. We got the We Spark Cancer Support Center. That sounds worthwhile as well.
It's a very worthwhile charity. It is. It's in Sherman Oaks, California, and it's just what it says. It's a cancer support center.
They're not actually supporting cancer, though.
No.
They're against cancer.
They're actually against cancer. They are supporting cancer patients and their families.
All right, now this gold chip is merely a symbol. This is not really what you're playing for. What you are playing for is the Cadillac Bravo $1 Million prize pool, and just to fill up this table, because it's got so damn empty, why don't we bring that prize pool out here? There we go. Lay it down. Lay it down.
Let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. Sure.
Yeah. So here it is. That and that is what we're playing for. So, gentlemen, I hand you back over to Robert Thompson.
For an $800 blind, shovel up and deal.
As we begin this heads-up showdown for the championship, Steven has an almost 2-to-1 advantage. He's got $32,600 to Dulay's $17,400.
Dulay has got out the insect glasses. It's going to be especially hard to read.
Stephen Culpa's first to act.
3,000.
Wait a minute. Stephen's first.
Said Stephen's first to act.
7 deuce.
Whoops.
He should definitely fold here. He knows Dulay wants to come in for a raise.
And yet,
big blind
in the shadow of the very Queenie Ben Franklin.
So 2,400.
He is going to.
Stephen is
bet.
raising 1,600 to 2,400 total.
I do not like this play whatsoever.
Jack 9.
I'll call.
Dulay calls.
Dulay's going to call. Dulay has the best hand before the flop, 69% to win. And the flop helps Dulay. Dulay has 2 pair now, 9s and 6s.
Dulay is first.
I'll make it 5,000.
Dulay is betting 5,000.
And Stephen has no pair, no real draw whatsoever.
Fold.
He's going to have
Stephen
to fold.
folds. Dulay wins the pot.
Dulay wins the first heads-up pot.
That was a good fold.
Stephen is first to act.
Got a king 3.
Now I'm ready.
This is definitely a playable hand when your head's up, Dave. You got to play every ace and king when your head's up for sure.
2,400.
Stephen is raising 1,600 to 2,400 total.
Dule with an 8-9 offsuit.
I'll call.
Dule calls.
Stephen slightly ahead.
The flop is Jack of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, Ace of
No
Spades.
pairs for either
Dule is
player.
first.
Check to the better.
Dule has an open-ended straight draw. He needs a queen or a 7 to make a straight.
So 2,500.
Stephen just backing up his pre-flop aggression, hoping to take the pot right away.
I'll call.
Dule calls.
Dule calls quickly. Dule does not want to see a queen on the turn. That would make Stephen a higher straight.
Turn is a 5 of Spades. Dule is first.
Check to the better.
Dule checks.
Check.
And Stephen checks. That is a sign of weakness. 8 on the river gives Dule the best hand. He's got a pair of 8s, but that is the 4th pair on the board.
I'm all in.
Dule moves all in. Dule must have sensed the weakness on the turn when Stephen did not bet. He's betting because he thinks he can get Stephen to fold.
Good maneuver.
All right.
Stephen folds. Dule wins the pot.
And Dule has almost drawn completely even here with the first 2 pots.
I am very confident. You have to be. I'm the prince of poker. See right here? I just can't allow any kind of doubt to set into my mind. I've come to conquer. Stephen, you know, he's going to be thinking too much.
Blind is what? What's in the pot? Big blind is 8.
He's going to look like a desperate husband. That's what he's going to look like.
Stephen folds.
I'm going to throw away crappy hands. I'm going to throw away mediocre hands. I'm going to throw away pretty good hands.
I'll fold.
I'm looking for like, yeah, this is a strong, strong hand to play with. I think when I see the money dumped on the table,
Let me help you with that. Sure.
I will grab as much of it as I can and run out the building. I'll be a gracious winner. Once the game's over, it's all fun and games when it really comes down to it. I was born a winner.
$500,000
We are nearly dead even. Huge difference in prize money between first and second place. Dule first to act.
Make it 2,000.
Dule is going to raise with 7-4 suited.
2,000 total.
It's an 8 ace of hearts.
Certainly a playable hand. He might even re-raise here.
I want to raise it to 3,000.
All right, Stephen's raising 1,000 to 3,000.
Just a small re-raise, though.
Okay.
Can't just raise 1,000. That does not apply significant pressure to the other player.
I'll call that.
Dule calls. The flop is 7
And Dule
of clubs,
catches
deuce
up.
of
He's got a
hearts,
pair of
queen
7s on the
spades.
flop, and Stephen is now only 26% to win.
Check to the better.
Stephen checked.
I know he did. I don't like that.
That is a license to steal the pot, right? When you raise before the flop and someone checks you just bet it. You hammer it.
You mean you hammer your first...
punting, yeah. You
just bet. They're very likely to fold.
And in Vegas, you can't actually get a license to steal.
I'll make it 35.
Dule bets 3,500.
Can you let Stephen concentrate, please?
It's very tempting.
I have a good hand. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I am going to fold, though.
Stephen folds. Dule wins the pot.
Dule wins the third pot and heads up action and is now the chip leader.
With the championship at stake, you have to ask for what you want.
No ace, Robert. No ace. No 6. No 8.
Oh, baby.
They both want it.
Oh.
But who's going to win the gold chip and $500,000 for their charity? Stay tuned.
Okay.
Is he bluffing? I think he
he's trying to bluff me here. I bet that ace hit. What is he thinking? What is he trying? When the ace came off on 4th Street, he played with his chips. 13-1, 12-1, 16-1, 4-1, 8-2. Makes my 2 pair good. Unless I'm drawing dead. I like my chances. I'm all in. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Hi, we're here at the Palms Casino and Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada, I believe.
Still.
It's championship night, and people are playing for the biggest shares of the Cadillac Bravo $1 Million prize pool. And, oh, you guys just look sad now they made you sit in your hands. They just said no kissing. They didn't say anything about dry humping.
We might be losers, but we ain't dead.
No, I understand. Bravo doesn't like to see straight people kissing. It's a problem.
Okay.
Phil, is there a chip count somewhere up your sleeve?
God, let's hope so.
All right.
Dule has taken the heads-up chip lead. He's currently got 27,300 to Steven's 22,700.
$500,000 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
I'm 1,000, right? Yeah.
Just because it's championship night, don't think we're going to be easy on you folks at home. Because, yes, it is time for you, the viewer, to do some of the heavy lifting. For this next hand, we're going to hide all but one player's whole cards as we indulge in the championship version of...
How would you play it?
All right, David, how would you play it? We're playing along with Dule Hill on the big blind.
And we have a pair of kings.
And we love that hand.
Raise it to 3,000.
Now, Steven's been raising a lot of hands. Would you repop it here, or would you just slow play and try to trap him after the flop?
I'll call.
Dule calls.
Well, Dule's trying to trap. I probably would have raised there, but...
The flop is 7 of diamonds, 9 of hearts, queen of hearts.
The flop is pretty good for our hand. There's no ace out there. Would you bet out, or would you try to check raise?
2,000.
Dule bet 2,000.
It's a small bet. If you're going to bet right out there, I'd suggest you bet at least the pot. There's a flush draw and a potential straight draw.
2,000, raise it to 4,000.
Steven is raising 2,000.
Kind of a weak raise there from Steven. We've got him right on the line, Dave. If he's got a pair of queens, we can move all in right now, maybe end this thing.
Dule calls.
Ooh, I don't like that call at all. I think you raise all in there and just try to take the pot while you have the best hand.
Turn is a 9 of spades. Dule is first.
Well, the board paired 9s on the turn, and now we've got a big decision to make. How much do we bet? Does Steven have a queen, or does he have a 9? Or does he have a draw?
Is it really intimidating if I go like this? So I don't have
It is.
We have to bet enough to find out.
I'm all in.
Well, we're going to find out now. The real problem with Dule's bet here is he's only going to get called if he's beat.
I don't want to lie to you, so I haven't lied. Fold.
What is it, 20,300? 20,300 all in?
As much as I would like the 500,000, fold.
If you bet half the pot here and you get raised all in, you can confidently fold and expect your opponent to have a 9.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I have that. What's it? 1, 2.
He's doing the Kevin Nealon approach to chip counting.
6, 700.
Are you calling, Steven?
Well, that's all I can do. Yeah, I'm putting it in.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Steven's calling.
Steven is called, and I hate our hand now.
3,700.
I think he turned trip 9s.
Dule has more money. All right, let's see both hands, guys. Turn them over. Steven shows a jack of diamonds and a 9
Yep, he's got trips, and we are drawing nearly dead. We've only got 2 outs.
Yeah, you got that.
Hey, if you guys at home played this hand more aggressively before the flop or after the flop, you probably are winning this hand and are still the chip leader.
He has the best hand so far.
Dule's down to 2 outs. He needs a king on the river.
The river is a 5 of diamonds. Steven wins the pot.
Big pot and a huge chip lead now for Steven Culp. A big misstep there from Dule Hill.
Okay.
I believed you.
I had a good hand.
But wasn't going to back out.
I hear you. You gotta be better to me, Robert. You gotta be better to me. I need you to be good right now, Robert.
I see it.
What's up, guys? Steven's a big blind. Dulé is a small blind. Dulé is first act.
This is do or die time.
King, queen offsuit.
That hand's good enough to go all in.
I'm all in.
And Dulé does.
Dulé is raising 2,100 to 3,100 total.
Ace 9.
He's all in.
And an equally easy call for Steven.
Got to call it.
Steven calls. All right, let's see both hands, please. Dulé's all in.
Dulé 42% to double up. Steven 58% to win $500,000.
Diamonds and a 9 of spades. Let's see the flop.
Come on, king.
And there's a king on the flop.
The flop is king of hearts.
So far, so good. Dulé 88% to win now.
No ace, Robert. No ace, Robert.
A 9 on the turn gives Steven a pair of 9s.
No ace.
Dulé still has the best hand. Steven now has a pair of
No
9s.
ace, Robert.
Let's see the
No
river.
ace. No ace, Robert. No ace. Don't do it.
No ace on the river, and Dulé Hill is doubled up.
Dulé wins the pot.
A couple more just like that, and we're back to even.
Thanks, Robert. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
I don't care what Steve says about you. You're a good guy.
But he's still short.
Very short.
Would you again, like for this hand, would you put him all in?
Yeah.
You just put him all in.
All right, he's only got $6,000. The blinds are $500 and $1,000.
Steven is first
That's
act.
probably why I went in with those pocket kings. And I said I was going to fold. Oh, it's not my turn.
King 6.
I lied to myself. Look at that. I only lied to myself. I know.
Raise it to 3,000.
Steven really
Steven is
putting the
raising
pressure on the big
2,000
blind
to
when he's on the
3,000
button.
total.
Dulé's got to stay focused.
And we've got a king 8.
I'll call.
Dulé calls.
I'd much prefer him to move all in. But there are two ways to play that. If you have a decent hand, you can just call, but you got to move all in on the flop no matter what.
Flop is 7 of clubs, king of diamonds, queen
Both
of
players
diamonds.
flop a pair of kings. Dulé's kicker is bigger and is in play.
Check to the bidder.
Dulé
checks.
going for the check raise all in.
3,000.
And it's going to work.
Steven bets 3,000.
Dulé has to move all in here.
I'm all in.
And he does.
Dulé is raising all in.
And Steven's going to have to call.
I'll call 100.
Steven calls.
There is
Let's see
$15,400 in the pot. Dulé is 56% to win. Steven 10%, and they're going to tie about 34%.
Oh, baby.
Steven has a king of spades and a 6
No
of clubs.
eight.
He has a
No
pair
eight,
of
Robert.
kings.
Root for an 8. You've got an 8 in your hand.
Sorry. Take that back.
Let's see the turn.
Are you allowed to take it back?
No 6. No 6, Robert. All right, no 6. Keep doing that.
No, it's a split pot right now. Kings and 7s with a queen kicker. In fact, the 6 doesn't even help. Dulé's free rolling, right? 6 doesn't matter.
Let's see the
Doesn't
river.
matter?
You need an 8.
Oh, so I need an 8. Give me an 8.
River is a 7 of hearts. They both have 7s full of kings. It's a split pot.
Oh, gosh.
It's a roller coaster ride.
This is fun.
I said this is going to be a fun ride.
Steven is first to act.
And Steven has an 8-10 offsuit.
Steven sticking with his plan of raising
Raise
before
to
the flop.
3,000.
Steven is raising 2,000 to 3,000 total.
9-6 of diamonds for Dulé.
I'm all in.
Dulé is re-raising.
Easy call
all
here.
in.
This is a super easy call for Steven. He's getting 3 to 1 on his money. Anytime you're getting more than 3 to 1 on your money before the flop, you just go in. You have to go ahead and call.
Call.
And Steven has the best hand. Steven 61% to take the championship. Dulé 39% to double
Dulé
up.
shows a 9 of diamonds and a 6 of diamonds. Steven has a 10 of spades and an 8 of diamonds. Let's see the flop. The flop is 7 of hearts.
Steven has a pair of 8s, the best hand. Dulé has an open-ended straight draw. He needs a 10 or a 5 to make a straight.
8s. Dulé has a
5. Come
open-end
on.
straight draw. Let's see the
5
turn.
or 10. Come on. 5 or 10. That's
Turn
not.
is a tray
That's
of
not what I want.
diamonds. Steven still has the best hand.
Dulé only 23%. Steven 77% to win the championship. River's a queen. Steven has won. Queens and 8s are the winning hand, and $500,000 for Stephen Culp's charity. Dule Hill put up a tough battle, but Stephen Culp is the champion.
Super. Sir, how are you?
Great betting, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
Man, oh man.
Very well done.
Dule, welcome back. It was a great having you here. You played great. And sir, here's the gold chip. And a big slice of that is yours. You have won the $500,000 share of the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool for your charity.
Wow.
Wow. Dule, you have won $200,000. Which is still $100,000 more than you would have won if you'd won the last time you were here. So there. All I can say is thank you for being here, and for my co-host Phil Gordon and myself, we say good night and thank you. Cheers.
Forget Top Model, because one show has every critic addicted.
Project Runway!
Entertainment Weekly gives an A to this must-see hit. Irresistible, 4 stars, TV's best fashion reality show.
What else is there to watch?
Project Runway is coming up next, only on Bravo. Watch what happens.